Hello ladies and gentlemen, Steve Green here, and today we are going to take a look at the top 5 combo builders. And yes, I know, I have done this video in the past, but it was a long time ago, and it's one of my most shameful videos, unfortunately, because that was crap. Right now we're going to remake it and make a proper top 5 combo builders in Just Mobile. So without further ado, let's get into it. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and keep in mind that I will only keep in mind the combo building capabilities of all those characters that I'll rank. Characters that are on this list might actually score higher than our characters overall, but they will score lower specifically as a combo builder. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it. So the very first character that we'll take a look at will be John Stewart Green Lantern. And you might be like, what are you talking about? Isn't this a combo builder list? Yes, it is a combo builder list, and this is the number 5 on the combo builder list because of one thing and one thing alone. He's a pretty damn good character if you want to fight fights that have hazards on the ground. Because of the fact that he's got a passive called Reinforced Constructs, and this reduces by 50% the hazard and hazard dot damage incoming for the team. And keep in mind that this stacks on top of the dot resistance that you have on the character themselves, and at the same time they have immunity to hazard secondary effects. So while you put this on a team, no power drain from phase 3 or soul rays that have hazards on the ground is going to affect you. And this will make him a very damn good combo builder if you are going to fight phase 3, Boss Green Lantern or Boss Lord Joker. And many people have built him as such. The downsides about him and why he didn't score higher is that he does not have 2 fast attack hits. There are other characters on this list that don't have 2 fast attack hits, and they have other things to compensate, but he has a very niche role, nevertheless a pretty good role, and it's also worth mentioning the fact that he's going to have pretty damn smooth basic attacks, and at the same time I think he has 1 or 2 more basic attacks than the average number of basic attacks that are chained by a character. So yeah, with all that being said, this is the number 5. Let's move on to the number 4. Coming in at number 4, we've got ourselves Dr. Fate. And if I was to make this list before the soul rates, I wouldn't have even named him a combo builder, because he was used in the past as a combo builder, but he was used as a combo builder because he was anyways in the team for the supporting factor of his passive, because this is going to reduce the ability cost for your team and at the same time decrease the defense of the enemy. But this does not have much to do with combo building, am I right? But since the soul rates updates has come out, he's one of the very few characters in Just Mobile that is able to perform an infinite combo with the firebox equipped, and it's going to be a perfectly infinite combo, preventing the enemy altogether from tag-ins and from super moves. And this infinite combo is the thing that got him all the way to the 4th rank, coupled with his passive. Like, if people are building him as a combo builder just because that he was in the team anyway because of his passive, then I wouldn't have taken that into consideration, wouldn't have even called him a combo builder. But now that he's able to do an infinite combo, and at the same time he's a character that will be always more or less in the Kim Flint's Aquaman team, if you're not going to replace him with Power Girls, then that's definitely a bonus. And we are going to give Dr. Fate number 4 on this list. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get to number 3. Multiverse of Flash is up at number 3, and he has something very special about him. If you go into stats, you have over here fast attack hits. So you got the fast attack chance, which is the chance to trigger a fast attack hit, and then the number of hits. So this guy, when he hits, he's going to hit 3 goddamn times, and that's pretty good. And on top of that, he's going to have some pretty good abilities, mainly for buffing the Multiverse team. He's basically going to be a great Dr. Fate and Bane at the same time for the Multiverse team, and at the same time be a goddamn good combo builder. He's going to be used as a combo builder in pretty much any team you desire, since he's got 3 fast attack hits, but the very big problem and why he didn't make it higher on this list is that his passives restrict him to the Multiverse team, don't benefit any other team in the game, and because of that he's going to be most of the times going with the Multiverse team. So even if you wanted to, you can't really put him in any other team rather than the Multiverse team, because you are going to fully lose the Multiverse team. That's the biggest downside about this character, and the highest upside is the 3 fast attack hits. So yeah, with all that being said, let's move on to the number 2. Coming in at number 2, we've got ourselves the Reverse Flash. And this guy has got 2 things that recommend him as a combo builder. First of all, let's take a look at his abilities. The right ones are nothing impressive. The passive is the thing that counts, and there's going to be a chance to swap the energy with the enemy on tagging. And don't get me wrong, this might backfire if you don't use it properly, okay? But in most scenarios, you're going to build a combo with him, you're going to tag in the damage dealer, do a special attack, and then tag out the damage dealer, tag him in, and this way you'll steal the power from the enemy. And that's going to be pretty damn useful for some specific teams. And then, of course, the 3 fast attack hits, and exactly the same explanation as when it came to Multiverse the Flash. Now, why is he higher than Multiverse the Flash? Because that passive, while pretty good, is nothing that amazing. Well, he's higher than Multiverse the Flash because, he's usually used with Silver Banshee. But if you don't want to use him with Silver Banshee, you can use Predator Batman in his place with Silver Banshee. So at the same time, you don't lose the Silver Banshee team, and you make him to be a combo builder for literally anything you want. He's the most versatile combo builder because he's not a mandatory combo builder for any team in the game, and you can use him in any team without any repercussions. So this was it for the number 2, let's get into some honorable mentions. Batman Ninja Robin is going to be an honorable mention because of the fact that he's got a passive called Combo Kid, and this will make you add certain amounts of hits on the combo meter when you tag in, no matter how high the combo is. And then at the same time, you're going to begin your combo all the way at 7 hits. And that's pretty dang good, and the better part about it is the fact that this is going to really benefit you for the Batman Ninja teammates. But why he didn't make it higher, because first of all, it's a great passive, don't get me wrong, but it's not the best passive in the game for combo building, and at the same time he's needed in the Batmanja team. You can't have a Batmanja team without him. So yeah, that's why he didn't make it. Let's go to the next honorable mention. What happened, Sigvald? Did we get to the number 1? Weren't we talking about honorable mentions? Well, unfortunately we still are, but hear me out, don't dislike it yet. We get over here Just Like the Flash, which has 3 fast attack hits, of course. And then we go into his abilities, and he's got the Hyper Speed Assault, which adds 1 more fast attack hit to himself and to his entire team. So he's the only character in the entire game that has 4 fast attack hits without any other support character to help him out. And that's already amazing, and you might be like, well, why isn't he at number 1, or at the very least above everything that we've talked about so far? Because he's not built as a combo builder, okay? Just Like the Flash, he's got a few options for himself. He can be a support character for the Last Left the Joker team, and he will have to die as soon as possible to buff the damages Last Left the Joker. He can be a support character for the Black Manta team. In that situation, he will never see the light of combat. And he can be a damage dealer for the Justice League team, and in that specific scenario, he's not a combo builder. So building him as a combo builder is literally the 4th most optimal option for him, and that's why he's not even on the list, because he has the potential to be the best combo builder in the game, maybe, but he's not going to perform the best as a combo builder in terms of him as a character. So yeah, let's get into the number 1 now. Okay, 1 more honorable mention, I promise. I'm going to go to the number 1 after this one, but I just don't want to get jumped by people that were like, where's Silver Robin? Silver Robin is amazing. I know, it's okay. But Silver Robin is going to have a passive that will give him a chance for his attacks to count double on the combo meter. And you might be like, yeah, so he gets a chance for fast attack from the passive. No. If you're going to trigger a fast attack and trigger this passive at the same time, your attacks will count as 4 attacks on the combo meter. And that's going to be extremely well. He's going to be like a budget Justice League Flash. Why isn't he higher on this list? Because nobody knows about him and nobody builds him. The biggest problem with silver characters is the fact that you don't get their gears from raindrops. So if you want to build, for example, Silver Robin over here, you got to get his gears all the way from the bottom to level 60 gears. And once you do so, he might be better than Reverse Flash as a combo builder. He might be better than Multiverse the Flash as a combo builder if you're using him on a team that's not Multiverse. But the biggest problem is that he's not going to be worth your investment at the end of the day, because you could have gotten Reverse Flash to a less optimal point than he is, I guess, but with much less resources, and at the end of the day it doesn't really matter. So that's why he's not on this list. Now let's really get to number 1, I promise, guys. And finally, coming in at number 1, we got ourselves Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd. And you might look over here and be like, what they're talking about, Sigvald, he's got just 2 fast attack hits. Yes, he is indeed not going to build combo the fastest. He might actually build combo the slowest out of all the characters on this list. But the thing is, he's going to be the best combo builder because he's going to provide other bonuses through building combo. And this is going to be related to Crippling Blow, first of all, giving him giving the opponent minus 30% damage and minus 30% defense for 14 seconds on every 5th successful basic attack that he provides. And that's going to stack up. So with this guy, you'll gradually get max defense characters to literally 0 defense. And this is going to be amazing for raids and solo raids, and you can use him with literally any team. On top of that, he's going to have something that's called the Master Plan. And this is going to generate power bars every time he lands an unblocked lethal attack. And the power bars that he generates are going to come in real fast. Your bar is going to go like this, whoop, filled. All of it filled, only by having this character in your team. And it's going to be able to do an infinite combo as well. You can do an infinite combo without the firebox if the enemy is with the back in the corner, and with the firebox from anywhere on the field. And he can literally be used with any team in the entire game and be a great combo builder for any team. Of course, you will miss out on your Batman Ninja team, but even if you're using a Batman Ninja team, he's going to still be an amazing combo builder for the Batman Ninja team specifically. So overall, this guy is going to be something like Dr. Fate combined with a horrific Scarecrow in terms of the attack reduction, and a classic Superman in terms of the armor reduction. This guy is everything in one bundle. And on top of that, he's got stuff like shields and high damaging abilities if you really want to get into that, but we don't really need to. I've said enough. This was my top 5 combo builders for Injustice 2 Mobile. Hopefully this list was more satisfying than the last one I did. But yeah, nevertheless, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, dislike it if you dislike it. And if you're wondering about the name over here, this is like the old account that I used to play before making the account with a series on YouTube and stuff. And I was not playing on it anymore, and I gave it to Redblade to play it on a league that needed help with raids. So that's why I changed the name to not create confusion, if any of you are wondering. Shout out to Redblade. Go check him out, link in the description. Thank you for taking care of this account. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.